Shalom, shalom, call halal, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, that's giving all praise to the Most High. In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar, from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Okay, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. And brings me back to this post right here. You know, it says, try that in a small town, news, racist and inciting violence. Which you have these Edomites, you know, they pretty much Edomite made this. It says, then you have what's going on over there in South Africa, where those people are trying to kick those Edomites out of their land. They said, Salakia, but they said kill the white farmer. Just a song, don't take it literally. Which, you know, really, you Edomites, you have hell to pay for what you did unto Jake all over the world. You know, and also these other nations, man. You know, so what goes around comes back around. Let's start with the book of Obadiah, chapter verse 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? And right now in these last days, you have a lot of these actions that this man has done being revealed. Okay, what's done in the dark is now coming to the light, and the whole world is starting to see that you are the devil. It says, verse 10, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. You see? So now they feeling ashamed. They know they got to pay for what they did, you know, and it's not feeling good, man. You know, it's not feeling good. Which is why you have that, you know, this is a lot. This is just in the past couple, 2 weeks. You got this thing with South Africa, and they, you know, getting those Edomites out of their land and putting them to death. You had the Montgomery fight, you know, brawl, which is all, you know, the Lord putting the spirit in the earth to go against Esau, man. Okay, it says, verse 15, for the day of Yahawah is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. The reward shall return upon thine own head. You see, so what you have done unto the men of the Lord, you know, the Israelites, and even these other nations, is going to be done unto you. And you other nations, as what you done to us, is going to be turned on you unto you as well. Okay, so there's no getting around it. Okay, there is no getting around it. Let me go here real quick. Let's go here real quick. Because you can't just, you know, do all type of evil and wickedness in the world and be surprised. Oh, let me bring that part back. It says, it shall be done. It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. And really, their reward, they wanted to exterminate us. You see, they wanted to exterminate us. And obviously it didn't work. So now that reward that you thought to get from us is going to be done unto you. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. Genesis chapter Genesis chapter 4 verse 14 says, behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that findeth me shall slay me. And this happened the fourth time to Esau, and it's going to happen again. Or it's going to happen again. And this time when it happens, it's going to be unto its own destruction, man. You know, it's going to be unto its own destruction. You don't get to just do all type of wickedness in the earth and think you're going to live, you know, happily ever after with everybody else, you know, in the kingdom of heaven. When the kingdom of heaven is established on earth. No, man. That's not how it works. Galatians chapter 6 verse 7, it says, be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. So whatever you sow, you're going to have to reap that, man. You know, if you sow nothing but death, wickedness, destruction, hell, and earth, guess what? That's coming back to you. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. And that's what this man done. He has sowed to his flesh, you see? And because of that, now he is of his flesh reaping corruption, and his kingdom is fallen. It says, but he that soweth to the spirit shall of the spirit reap life everlasting. All right. And this is prophecy, man, that you gonna go down and we gonna go up. Okay, let's go here. Revelation chapter 13 and 10. Let's go to verse 9. It says, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. So now they're upset because they see that the tables are turning on them. Okay, but you led people into captivity. Now it's your turn to go into captivity. And also, do not forget. Okay, it says, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the patience of the faith. Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Let me grab this real quick too. And then I want to go to the to this app I got. All right. And we're gonna go to Isaiah 14. Let's go here first though. In the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9, verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? And when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Meaning rulership, this kingdom, the world, really, because right now the world is given into the hand of the devil, but it's about to be given back into our hands. It says, it says, and when Isaac's and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, which Esau, you so-called white people, Caucasians, and Jacob is the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians. It says, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So now we are at the end of Esau's world. Okay, we are at the end of Esau's world. And it's going to get worse. Okay, we ain't seen nothing yet. We ain't seen nothing yet, man. Let's go here. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 14. Isaiah chapter 14. And we'll start at verse 1. It says, and I'm going to read this in the NLT, it says, but the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will have mercy on the descendants of Jacob. Okay, so like I said, Jacob is the forefather of the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, and we are the descendants of Jacob. The Lord said he will have mercy on Jacob, and he will choose Israel as his special people once again. So he's still going to go. It's all about Israel. He will bring them back to settle once again in their own land. I'm reading right here. I don't think it's in it, but it's NLT, the second column from the left. It says, and people from many different nations will come and join them and unite with the people of Israel, meaning the Israelite foreigners. Because Israel's been scattered all over the world, where they're going to come back into their, righteous order under the way and the will of YAHAWASHI. The ones that don't, the Lord said, bring them hither and slay them before me. The nations of the world will help the people of Israel to return, and those who come to live in the Lord's land will serve them. Those who captured Israel will themselves be captured, and Israel will rule over their enemies. Right. It says, in that wonderful day when the Lord YAHAWASHI shall give his people rest from sorrow and from fear and from slavery and chains. Now I want to go down here to verse 20. What is it? 24, 21. Oh shit. Okay, because hey man, you got to pay for what your forefathers did. All right, so let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. And I never read it, so if it goes off, then we'll read it in the original. But it says, kill this man's children, let them die because of their father's sins. So they'll say, oh, I didn't do anything, I didn't own any slaves, but your forefathers did, and you are his children, and you benefiting from it to this day. Okay, yeah, particularly Edomites that have houses on land that was slave land. That was, a plantation. That house that they have built was built by slaves. And they still got it to this day. They might have renovated it and whatnot, but hey, that's still, came off our backs. So guess what? You got to pay. Okay, if you had a table with your family and they all up and leave, and you left there when the check come, guess who got to pay that tab? You. It says, let them die because of their father's sins. They must not rise and conquer the earth, filling the world with their cities. Right. So that's it. That's over. All right. That's over. This is what the Lord Yahweh of heaven's army say. I myself have risen against Babylon. I will destroy its children and its children's children. See if BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Woo, that doesn't sound too pleasant, does it? I will make Babylon a desolate place of owls, desert animals, filled with swamps and marshes. I will sweep the land with the broom of destruction. I, the Lord of heaven's armies, have spoken. So when the Lord speak, that's it, man. Ain't no way around it. That's it. Okay, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. And you devils, you got hell to pay, man. You got hell to pay for what you did unto us. And now as you have done, it shall be done unto you. Look right here in the LSB, it says Yahweh. They wildin'. Which the Father's real name is Yahawah, and his son's name is YAHAWASHI. But this is a nice little tool I got here, man. I want to put more, I'm going to find, more translations to put on these last three. But right now I'm just, going through the NLT, because the NLT makes things a lot clearer. It's something that we've been doing lately. I notice all the brothers doing it, just going into the NLT to get a deeper understanding, which definitely helps. It's definitely a great study tool. So, yeah, man. Our praise lessons be edifying to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Ball. We almost out of here, and our redemption is nearer than we believe. Shalom.